These questions were asked in UPSC 2022 prelims. Let us see how many we can solve from previous year questions. Now, always remember that in all of the subjects, some of the questions are based on current affairs. Even in the polity also, questions are asked from the topics that are in news. In the 2022, contempt of court was very much in news. That's why it was asked. Pursuant to the report of H.N. Sanyal Committee, the Contempt of Courts 1971 was passed. The Constitution of India empowers the Supreme Court and the High Courts to punish for contempt of themselves. The Constitution of India defines civil contempt and criminal contempt. In India, the Parliament is vested with the powers to make laws on contempt of court. Which of the statements given above are correct? Answer is 1, 2 and 4. It is not defined in Constitution. Next, with reference to India, consider the following statements. Government law officers and legal firms are recognized as advocates, but corporate lawyers and patent attorneys are excluded from recognition as advocates. Bar councils have the power to lay down the rules relating to legal education and recognition of law colleges. Also, bar councils were in news, that's why this question was asked. Answer is 2 only. Next, consider the following statements. A bill amending the constitution requires a prior recommendation of the President of India. When a constitution amendment bill is presented to the President of India, it is obligatory by the President of India to give his assent. A constitution amendment bill must be passed by both the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha by a special majority, and there is no provision for joint sitting. This question has been asked in 1999 also. Not the exact question, but the question on constitution amendment bill and the question on joint sitting have been asked multiple times. If you combine those two questions, you get the answer for this question. And answer is 2 and 3 only. Only for money bill, a prior recommendation is required. Next, consider the following statements. The Constitution of India classifies the ministers into 4 ranks, viz. Cabinet Minister, Minister of State with independent charge, Minister of State and Deputy Minister. The total number of ministers in the Union government, including the Prime Minister, shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members in the Lok Sabha. This part of the question was asked in 2007. This statement is new. Answer is B only. The Constitution does not classify. Next, which of the following are the exclusive powers of the Lok Sabha? Exclusive power of Rajya Sabha has been asked multiple times. The question on emergency has been asked, and if you combine those questions, you get the answer for this question. Even the question on no confidence motion was asked. To ratify the declaration of emergency, to pass a motion of no confidence against the Council of Ministers, to impeach the President of India. Out of 3, only this is the exclusive power. Next, with reference to anti-defection law in India, consider the following statements. The law specifies that a nominated legislator cannot join any political party within 6 months of being appointed to the House. The law does not provide any time frame within which the presiding officer has to decide a defection case. The second statement is correct. In the first statement, the nominated legislator has to join within 6 months. In 1992, a similar question was asked on anti-defection. Which of the following are the circumstances under which an elected member of parliament may be disqualified on the ground of defection? If he voluntarily gives up his membership of a political party, if he votes or abstains from voting contrary to any direction issued by his political party without prior permission of the political party, if he speaks against the political party, if he joins a political party other than the party on whose ticket he contested and got elected. Answer will be 1, 2 and 4. Next, consider the following statements. Attorney General of India and Solicitor General of India are the only officers of the government who are allowed to participate in the meetings of the Parliament of India. According to the Constitution of India, the Attorney General of India submits his resignation when the government which appointed him resigns. Answer will be neither 1 nor 2. The question is repeated from 2007. With reference to the writs issued by the courts in India, consider the following. Mandamus will not lie against a private organization unless it is entrusted with a public duty. Mandamus will not lie against a company even though it may be a government company. Any public-minded person can be a petitioner to move the court to obtain the writ of quo warranto. If you want to learn about the writs, I have made a trick also to remember them. Link will be in the description. This question has been asked in 1985, not the exact question but the question on mandamus. Answer is 1 and 3. With reference to the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha, consider the following statements. As per the rules of procedure and conduct of business in Lok Sabha, the election of Deputy Speaker shall be held on such date as the Speaker may fix. There is a mandatory provision that the election of a candidate as Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha shall be from either the principal opposition party or the ruling party. The Deputy Speaker has the same power as of the Speaker when presiding over the sitting of the House, and no appeal lies against his rulings. The well established parliamentary practice regarding the appointment of Deputy Speaker is that the motion is moved by the Speaker and duly seconded by the Prime Minister. Which of the statements given above are correct? This question you can solve with the help of common sense also or some logic also. There is no such thing as duly seconding by the Prime Minister in the House. So this statement is not correct. This rules out these two options. Again, statement 1 is correct because it is present in both of them. Even the statement third is also correct. So you only have to check the statement 2. There is a mandatory provision. No such thing as mandatory provision for the election. So answer will be 1 and 3 only. Next, if a particular area is brought under the fifth schedule of the Constitution of India, which one of the following statements best reflects the consequence of it? This would prevent the transfer of land of tribal to non-tribal people. This would create a local self-governing body in that area. This would convert that area into a union territory. The state having such areas would be declared a special category state. Answer is A. This would prevent the transfer of land of tribal people to non-tribal people. And this question was asked in 2008. So you see, in at least polity, you can solve 70 to 80% questions from previous year. And if you follow current affairs, then you can apply that information with the conceptual knowledge, and along with the previous year questions, you can solve 100% question. For more such videos, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to solve all previous year questions from 1979 to 2022, link will be in the description. You can buy from there and in the comment section. Thanks for watching.